Hello and welcome viewers. In this video I am going to cover 30 important questions from previous year for AIBE 20. So in the last video I have covered from question number 1 to question number 20, and in this video I am going to cover from question number 21 to 50. So the first question is, the father of which of the leader has been the Deputy Prime Minister of India? The answer would be B. Mira Kumar. Next question. Who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India? The answer would be C. B.N. Rao. Next question. The concept of judicial review in India is based on, the answer would be option D. International treaties and convention. Next question. Protection of environment is a, option D could be the correct answer. Both option B and C. That means directive principle and fundamental duties. Next question. The item education belongs to, that would be option C, concurrent list. Next question. While interpreting the phrase equality before the law contained in Article 14 of the Constitution, the Supreme Court constantly maintained that equality means, one would be C. Among equals, the law should be equal and should be equally administered. Next question. The number of fundamental rights available in Constitution of India are, option A would be the right answer, 6. Next question. Which one of the following fundamental rights were described by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the heart and soul of the Constitution? That would be option C. Rights to constitutional remedies. Next question. What is the period of appointment of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India? The answer would be option C. 6 years or 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. To the next question. Which of the following reads is a bulwark to personal freedom? That would be option C. Habeas corpus. Next question. Supremacy of law, equality before law, and predominance of legal spirit are the basic principle of doctrine of, that would be option C. Doctrine of rule of law. Question number 32. Rule of law is the antithesis of arbitrariness in all civilized society. It has come to be regarded as mark of a free society. It seeks to maintain the balance between the opposite nations of individual liberty and public order. This was opined by whom in famous habeas corpus case? That is option A. Justice H.R. Khanna. Next question. Maxim delegates non-protest delegate means option B. A delegate cannot further delegate. Next question. Consumer Protection Act 1986 is predominantly based on UN General Assembly resolution with due negotiation in the option D would be the right answer, none of the above. Next question. Which of the following is irrelevant fact under Evidence Act 1872? Option would be D. Facts which make other relevant facts as highly probable. Next question. Test of competency of witness is option D. Capable of understanding the nature of question and giving rational answer. Next question. Which one is exception to rule of hearsay evidence? The option would be option A. Dying declaration. Next question. Communication between husband and wife is treated as privileged if communication, option would be B, was made during marriage even without promise of confidentiality. Next question. Leading question can be asked even without permission of court during option B, cross examination. As we all know that we cannot ask leading question in examination in chief, but we can ask leading question in cross examination. Moving to the next question. What do you mean by the word evidence? Option B would be the correct answer. Facts introduced in court of law. Next question. What is fact in issue? The correct answer would be option B. Necessary facts to arrive or determine rights, liability or immunity. Next question. Relevant fact is the correct answer would be option B. Facts legally relevant to any fact in issue. Next question. The term lockout under the Industrial Dispute Act defined in option A would be the correct answer, section 2(1). Next question. The term layoff has been defined under the Industrial Dispute Act would be option A, section 2 KKK. Next question. The Trade Union Act was enacted in option A, 1926. Next question. The term minimum wage has been described in option C would be the right answer, the Minimum Wage Act. Next question. The Minimum Wages Act was enacted. I think this question is repeating. I will answer to this question later on. Moving to our next question. The Trade Union Act provide for option A would be the correct answer. registration of trade union. Next question. Foreign court under section 25 of CPC means option B would be the correct answer. A court situated outside India, the authority of Government of India. And the last question is judgment under section 29 means option C would be the correct answer. Statement of grounds for an order or decree.